The art of purifying water is very old and comes from observations in nature. One old technique that is still practiced today is the use of alum rock to filter water. Essentially, what would happen is that alum will be dropped into the water we want to clean. Alum has properties that causes particles floating in the water to clump together, eventually becoming big enough to have enough weight to cause the clumps of material to sink to the bottom. Here we're adding the alum rock and we mix it together. After this is done, people would then skim from the top of the water to use for potable reasons. This style of water cleaning uses gravity and chemical properties. But in space, gravity is not quite there to help us out. So in space, the importance of water management takes on a whole new meaning. It was Fela Kuti who once said, "There's nothing you can do without it." And as for people and life as we know it, that statement is very true. According to United States Geological Survey, known as USGS, up to 60% of the adult body is water. Our brain and heart are over 70% water. Our lungs, over 80%. Muscles and kidneys, over 75%. Even with our skin itself, it's over 60% water. It doesn't stop there. Our bones contain over 30% water. It's easy to underestimate how much water we consume on a daily basis, given a good percentage of that water does not come from us directly drinking it, but also from the food we eat. You see, water helps the body to function. It keeps our joints lubricated, transports nutrients from the bloodstreams, helps regulate our body temperature, and even acts as a shock absorber for the brain, spinal cord, and unborn babies. Of the available 100% of water on the earth, only about 3.5% of that is considered fresh water that we can drink. But most of that, up to 68% of it, is trapped in ice and glaciers. So of the 100% of water on the earth, only about 1% is available to us to readily drink. In space, water has a different relationship with gravity. So gravity-based filtration methods are not too effective currently. There are many people working on creative ways to simulate gravity through means such as habitat rotation and other methods, such as the company Above Space. But for now, in space, we have been relying on chemical filtration, resupply missions, and recycling of water. Here's another experiment you can do, primarily using gravity as the vehicle to filter out water. So first you put cloth at the bottom, add some charcoal, then the small rocks, and by now you add the water you want to filter out. So what's going to happen is as the water goes through each of those layers, it's removed some of the toxins and small particles that we don't want in the water. Now, before we use this water for potable reasons, we need to boil it because that boiling is going to remove any of the last toxins or undesired properties that we didn't see with the naked eye. But thank you for hanging out with me today. I look forward to seeing you next time. Who knows what we'll learn about on the next rotation. Remember to learn something new every day.